Marks 1 week since an innocent teen driver was killed in a high-speed police chase in Atlanta's Little Five Points neighborhood. Investigators say that a suspect running from a state trooper ran a red light and hit a car driven by 19-year-old Cooper Schoenke. That suspect now faces a slew of criminal charges, and for the first time, we're sitting down and talking with the victim's mother. Fox 5's Tyler Fingert spoke to her exclusively today. Tyler joins us now here live on the set. Boy, what just a devastating loss for that mother, Tyler.
Yeah, Tom, good evening to you. That's exactly right. Cooper Schoenke's mom is dealing with a lot of heartache after losing her only son. He was caught in the middle of a police chase last week. Now she wants to channel his loss into action and change.
He was always kind.
At just 19, Cooper Schoenke's story was still being written, but it ended long before what should have been his final chapter after a tragedy last week in Atlanta's Little Five Points.
He was a joy to be around. He had a very keen sense of humor.
His loss has left his mom, Kate Schoenke, with just pictures and memories. Cooper's death comes more than a decade after Kate lost her husband in a crash. But the grief this time hits different after losing her only son.
After losing your husband, did you ever imagine you'd have to face the loss of your son?
Never in a million years would I think that in Little Five Points of all places, you know, where everybody knew him, or would call and say, we've got him, we see him, we've got eyes on him, that this is where that would happen.
Kate says she got an automated alert about the crash on April 14th and rushed to the intersection of McClendon and Moreland Avenues. She said she would find out Cooper died when a suspect being chased by a Georgia State Patrol trooper ran a red light and hit his car. Investigators say they were chasing 23-year-old Faduma Mohammed for driving fast and recklessly on I-20 before continuing on Moreland Avenue.
She needs to know the magnitude of what she has done.
Mohammed faced a judge for the first time on Friday. Kate asked for bond to be denied.
They wouldn't have been following her if she wasn't doing something. I agree with that, but what was she doing versus what resulted in, and what was the end game?
After Cooper's death, Kate wants change. She doesn't think chases need to end completely, but she believes there needs to be rules like requiring supervisor permission for chases and a ban in heavily populated areas like Little Five Points.
I think there needs to be more checks and balances in how Georgia State Patrol is able to use their power on our streets.
Governor Brian Kemp's spokesperson released a statement last week and said ending police chases is a bad idea and blamed Cooper's death on Mohammed. The Georgia Department of Public Safety said its pursuit policy is, quote, grounded in law, shaped by training, and guided by a clear standard that actions be objectively reasonable.
They protect people. They do an incredibly difficult job, and they have my respect. But they also have checks and balances.
Kate is asking people to call lawmakers and ask them to make changes to protect other lives. The family has also created a GoFundMe. We have that link on our website, fox5atlanta.com.
We feel so incredibly bad for her with the previous loss and now her son.
Unimaginable.
Yeah.
She's calling for common sense change is what she was saying during her interview today.
All right, Tyler, thanks so much.
Thanks, Tyler.